What's up, everybody? I am BK, bkbangers.com. Welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm jumping on the cloud. I'm surfing that Loopcloud, y'all. Shout out to Loopmasters, plugin boutique. A couple weeks ago, I got an email saying that there was something called Loopcloud 2.0. Now, me personally, I don't like being on the cloud. I don't like being on the internet while I'm working. Or I shouldn't say that, because I listen to like podcasts and stuff like that, interviews while I'm creating. And in order to do that, I have to be on the net. But when it comes to like software programs and stuff like that, sounds, I don't really, I'm not a fan of the having to be connected to the cloud while I'm working type stuff. So when I seen this before, I kind of bypassed it. But when I got the email, I was like, all right, let me check it out. So for the past 2 to 3 weeks, off and on, I've been going in and out of it, checking it out. And last week's Sample School Sunday made me a believer, right? If you guys seen Sample School Sunday, I think it was episode 45. I had some technical difficulties at the ending part of that video, but there was a part of the video where I opened up Loopcloud to find some sounds to go with that organ. Shout out to Billy Blast to play with that organ that I was sampling. So the time that it took me to find that sound was very short. You know what I mean? So it made me a believer. So I told you guys in that video I wouldn't, do a video until I kind of wrap my head around it, pause, and I became more familiar with the landscape. So that's what today's video is. I gotten a little bit more familiar with the landscape. I mean, it's not really rocket science. It's you open it up, you choose the sound, and you can connect it to your DAW of choice. In this case, we're gonna be using the MPC, and yeah. So I have this beat already loaded up. So that is that beat from that expansion kit review. If you haven't caught that video, go out and check it after you see this one. But so I needed an additional sound, and just for a change up or something. So I said, let me just mess with Loopcloud. And at the end of the day, I did promise that I would do a video on it. So I'm a man of my word. I try to keep my word as much as I can. So that's what we're gonna do today. When you have your DAW of choice open, you have to have, in order for it to be connected. Now you could work on the Loopcloud desktop application without having this VST open, but if you have it open, it connects directly to your project. So you're able to connect your BPM, and you know what you're working with automatically. So you need to have this plugin right here in order for that part of it to work. All right, it's a VST. I have the VST open. It also comes in AU, if I'm not mistaken, right? I believe it's in AU. Yes, but there's an AU and there's a VST, right? So then it syncs to the BPM of your project file once you're connected. Now, this blue, I hope you guys are able to see it. This blue lightning strike, sorry. This blue lightning strike connects you to, or connects Loopcloud to the DAW plugin, right? It doesn't respect Akai for some reason. It says connected to unknown. When I have it connected to Studio One, it says connected to Studio One. I don't know. Y'all need to communicate. I know that Loopmasters communicates with Akai because they have, a matter of fact, that last expansion kit video by Capsun, it's through Loopmasters. So, all right. So I need a sound. So I'm gonna play this for a little minute and get a sound and search this for a sound. Now it comes with like a gig of sounds, and every week you get a sound. Like you get 150 new sounds or new inspiration from Loopmasters, right? They start you off with 500 points. It's a point system. It's free to sign up. So you get this application for free. You get like a gigabyte worth of sounds for free, and you can get started. You're also able to go to the store per se, and you could browse packs that's in the store. You know, they got tons of stuff in here, right? Well, it ain't too many tons because it's stopping short. The scroll is stopping short, at least. They have packs of sounds in here. Now, my favorite way of searching is to search with the key and BPM, so you know that you're in. I'll look for the sound of, say, C, D, let's say D sharp, or let's C sharp, right? And as you can see, it pulls up a bunch of different sounds. This is in the store, right? So that's my favorite way of searching. So I'm gonna get out of the store and I'm gonna go into the library, and I'm gonna use that same function to find what sounds is actually in the library for me. And hopefully I could find something that, you know, that works with what I'm working with. That's a fun sound. That's something that I wouldn't necessarily have thought to add to my beat, right? So when you find the sound, you go ahead and you could download the HQ file, which stands for high quality. You can favorite, you can double click it, and that should start the download process. Or it's already downloaded. I think you could option click or command click. What is it? You could download in background. You could remove from favorites. And I think you could be able to drag it directly from here. So you got to keep your mouse button pressed, and you're able to drag it. I went the wrong direction. You're able to drag it into your browser. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this to the beat. It comes up at 6250. And I'm going to unwarp it. Now see, that's the problem. And I'm glad that happened on camera so I could show you how to remedy this. So you go back, remember how that sound just now. Now, if I press play, because it's synced with the MPC, you'll hear it play on time. So you could half time it. So that's how it was playing just now. When you double click on it and it downloads, it gives you the option to pull in the original file, which is what I had did just now. I pulled in the original file. And the original BPM for this is 125. And you also have the option to drag and drop the processed file with the time stretch, pitch shift, and patterns, whatever. Because you're also able to chop this up and put it in a different rhythm. We could get into that later on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drag now. Which way I'm going? I'm going to my right. Now it's supposed to be the time stretch version. So when I press play, now I have that sound going. This is a sound that I would never have chosen ever, but you know, I'm playing around trying to find something new. So now we're gonna go back into the Loopcloud app and find something new and different. And also, once you download something, it stores them in your navigation history, so you can always go back to it. Also, what it does, it opens up and downloads it into a folder, and there's something called generated, and this is something that I got to figure out, because it downloads one. Let me see. It downloaded all of this from one thing. That's 35, right? So I gotta figure this out, because this thing I have my G Drive sound card filled with samples off of one sample. I gotta figure that part out. So I'm gonna try to find another sound that could go with this. think I'm gonna go with these this piano and the synth. So right here, when you open up, it'll say claim free content and add this to your Loopcloud library. You click it. It tells you that it's claimed. Click to view. I don't know where it went just now though. Right? No idea where to go. Oh, it's right here. I guess you could double click it. We have those additional sounds that we dragged in from Loopcloud. It's a little bit sloppy right now, but as you can see, I got some of the tracks muted, and with these additional tracks, it gives me more options that I can do a drop. I could do a different sequence pattern, a bridge, a chorus, and come back into the main sounds and make them, you know, play together, which I'm not gonna do on camera. I'm gonna do all that off camera. This video is basically Loopcloud and its functions. Again, it's free 99. Free 99. All right. They start you off with 500 points once you sign up, and you know, it's very fast. Again, some of the free sounds, it aren't the greatest sounds, but you can work with it, make it work, throw some effects on it, change it, make the sound your own, and you know, have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It's all about having fun with this music when we create, right? And Loopcloud just enhance the experience. These are the search functions. You could search by genre. These are all the genres that are available currently. You could search by instruments. Say you want a mallet, you know, a glockenspiel. You could just choose glockenspiel and find what's there. You could preview it before pulling it in. So this is 110 BPM. It's currently playing off the 140 BPM, but it's out of key. So this is in the key of B. I want it in the key of C sharp. So you could make it auto key. You could take auto key off and it put it down one. So I want it in the key of C sharp, right? Auto key. So you see it dropped the key of 2. That's a little funny. I might not be using that sound, but I'm just saying, you're able to do stuff like that if you know exactly what kind of sounds you're looking for. You're able to pull them up by genre, and you know, you'll find them that simple, that easy. The process doesn't take very long. Once you know what you're doing, you're not doing a tutorial, you're not explaining anything to anyone, you're just working. It's very fast and efficient. These are some of the best tools on the market, and it's for free. I mean, granted, after a while, you know, you're gonna run through all of these sounds and you're gonna want to go to the store and purchase something. But I believe that $27 gets you like 5,000 points, right? You can't beat that, because again, I go to the store and I'm just gonna open up any random pack. Vintage keys. I'm gonna open that. It's 2,995 points for the entire pack. Now, what's to say that you're gonna use all the sounds in the pack? You may never do that, right? So it gives you the option to open up either Rex files or wave loops, and you're in 140, so you'll gravitate to 70 BPM and run down the sounds here, and it's 25 points for one sound, right? And it tells you the key that they're in. So I know those key sounds was in the key of F. So I could go to F and listen to see if I wanted it. Now you guys hear those birds chirping? That's their signature. That's their tag. So if you want to do funny business and snatch this right off of here without buying the file, you see, when I was previewing those free sounds, you didn't hear those birds, right? So when you come into the store and you're previewing it, if you don't buy it and you snatch it, you're gonna have those birds. Now, I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but buy your sounds, all right? Just buy your sounds. 25 points is very small in comparison of, it'll add up over time though. Don't get me wrong, but this is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So say I wanted that sound, I'm not even sure if I really want this sound, but I'm a buy the sound to show you that now that I bought it, that those bird sounds chirping, you no longer hear it. Bird chirping is gone. Now you drag and drop that into your drag and drop it into your project, and you're able to work. Now this drag and drop function is not working too good for me. It's not working too great for me, man. Like, it's stuck. I get the idea. You drag them over, you get busy, and you work. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So that is my time. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, checking out this review from Loopcloud. I'm a man of my word. I did say it last week Sunday that I was gonna get on the review, and that is what I did. It was kind of all over the place, technical difficulties with the screen capturing software, but it is what it is. So if you don't got Loopcloud, go out and get it. It is free 99. I'm gonna see if I could get a link and post a link in the description for you, so you can get ahead and grab it. So that is my time. Thank y'all so much again. Do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. Keep banging. Peace, love, light. Till next time. Peace.